I'm Rosie Delaney. I am a trans woman. I am a lesbian. I'm a comedian. Yuck, embarrassing. I publicly came out on January 21 of 2018, back when people still used Facebook, I guess, or people who weren't really old. Yeah, just copied and pasted and just hit send. Just shut my computer. I left my phone on my bed. I was like, all right, that's happened now. And I went to the beach and felt like really symbolic of like jump in the water, a man, and emerge a beautiful trans woman.
What the is this guy talking about?
Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but that fellow we just heard from in the first clip, Rosie Delaney, is just a straight guy that grew his hair out, right? Am I right? Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. So I have a fairly quick and very crazy clown world update for you guys today, and as usual, we have absolutely no time to waste. So let's get into it. Now, if you place your attention on the screen for a moment, so this fella here with the rainbow outfit on is Katie. Now, Katie is also a biological man that identifies as a trans woman and calls himself a lesbian. Now, keep in mind, Rosie and Katie, they won't date each other. They will only date cis lesbians, and they will only use ladies' restrooms. Wait, what?
And as for drugs, well, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. Okay.
Let's keep it moving with today's segment of people who suffer from TDS, also known as Trump derangement syndrome. Now, this lovely lady says she twice voted for Trump in the past, but will be voting for Joe Biden in the upcoming election. Then she lists off a bunch of reasons why that is, most of which are hoaxes and aren't even true. And listen, if you have some criticisms of Trump, that's fine. I have plenty myself. But if you're just going to spout off a bunch of nonsense that isn't true, I'm going to call you out on it. The comment says, who in the heck is still voting for Biden? Like who? Roll it.
First time that I give Joe Biden my vote, and that's after giving Donald Trump my vote in both 2016 and 2020. It's bad enough that I voted for him knowing that he made fun of a disabled reporter, that he said he could grab women without asking. His horrific response to the COVID pandemic. Since then, I think more Republicans are seeing him for who he is. A man who would not concede to a free and fair election and incited violence and side with domestic terrorists that day. A man who takes credit for overturning women's rights. A man who was found liable in a court of law for abusing a woman. A man who jokes about becoming a dictator. A man facing 88 felony charges for his role in actually trying to overthrow an election, steal top secret documents and not return them, destroy evidence. He's only gotten worse. So, not still, but for the first time.
Because she's an idiot or she's insane.
I just don't believe that lady voted for Trump twice. By the sounds of it, she has CNN and MSNBC playing 24 hours a day on the TV at her house. Anyway, next up, so this fella is a demisexual trans lesbian. What? Roll it.
I think the worst thing about being a demisexual trans lesbian who just found out that she likes to top right before her relationship ended is that now that I know I like this, it's gonna be like so long before I get to anybody. Like it's gonna be have to have so many dates just so I can like think, oh wow, she's pretty.
Man, you are one twisted
So this next clip is kind of hard to hear. It's really quiet. I'm not sure what's up with the volume. It's on there and not mine. Anyway, this is a biological man that identifies as a trans woman, and he says he's going through his club hoe phase, where he's going to start dressing up in high heels and miniskirts and going out on the town and doing God knows what. Roll it.
I am 43 years old. I started transitioning a year and a half ago. I'm entering my club hoe phase. This is gonna be fun. Like, I've bought an outfit that shows off so much, which for the past 43 years I would have considered a terrible, terrible thing to do with my particular body type. And I have bought a pair of boots with heels that I don't really know how to walk in. And I'm planning on going out this Friday, and then planning on doing it again, because I already know it's going to be fun. I think this is like the teenage shit that I never really got the first time around. So yeah, being trans fucking rules, because I really get to have the life I always wanted to have and never got a chance to before. It's gonna be so much fucking fun.
If we let this stuff go too far, pretty soon we'll be fucking dogs.
All right, at this point, it's pretty fucking clear that a lot of this is just weird kinks and fetishes. So maybe, just maybe, we shouldn't be letting these people into women's spaces. Anyway, next up, so I don't know if this is a trans woman or just a husky fellow that likes to wear dresses, but he asked the question, does this outfit make me look fruity? Roll it.
Okay, I need you to be honest with me. Does this outfit make me look fruity?
Yup!
All right, sticking with the theme of trans lesbians, this fellow wrote a song about it. Now, I can't promise I'm going to make it through the whole 3 minutes and 6 seconds, but let's see how far we can get. Roll it.
This is a song about trans lesbians. I love women who love other women still. 'Cause every girl is beautiful and I'm dying on that hill. And I bet that I can find something in every woman to admire. Because women, they set my soul on fire. A transbian, I'm trans. And I'm a lesbian, no fan, but it's trans. If you wanna take my hand, I'll make you feel so full and grand. So take it from me, I'm the stuff if you see. And that's why I call myself a transbian.
Well, I made it about 40 seconds into that song, which is longer than I thought I would last, so we'll take the wins where we can get them. Anyway, next up, so here is another adult man who has a little girl persona, kind of like Dylan. Roll it.
Hi everybody, it's me, Raya. Look, I'm ready. It's me, Raya.
The f*** is wrong with you?
So I saw this picture making its rounds on the interwebs, and I personally don't think this sort of thing should be allowed at places of employment like Home Depot, and let me explain why. So for our blind subscribers and people sitting way, way, way in the back, what we're looking at here is this young fella who works at Home Depot. He's got a trans flag obedience mask on his face. He's got the trans flag heart necklace, and he's wearing a Home Depot apron that says, "Hi, I'm Zoe, she, her." So people like me, I say sir and ma'am. I do it out of respect. That's how I've always been. So if I walk up to Zoe for some help at Home Depot and I say, "Excuse me, sir," is Zoe's response going to be,
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
And since I don't participate in any of this silly nonsense, I'm going to kindly disagree with Zoe. And he's probably going to escalate the situation because we see all the time how unhinged some of these people are. So how is that good for Home Depot or any other employer for that matter?
Well, I'm going to take this damn mask off.
So this next one is a biological woman that identifies as a trans man. And don't these people say they just want to be their true, authentic selves? Well, this young lady freely admits that it's all an act, that she's just trying to act like a guy would, and she literally has no idea how guys act. Roll it.
Being trans is exhausting because I act every day. Trans people do this. Like when we go into public and like we talk to someone, like we talk a certain way so we pass. You know what I mean? So I walk into the gas station and I'm like, hey, yeah, just need 20 on pump 3 out there. Yeah, pure gasoline, man. Thank you, but when in reality I want to go, hi, Your guys' pump out there looks different than the one I'm used to. And I'm scared that if I use it, I'm gonna make a mess, or it's gonna eat my card. I can't do that. I gotta be the tough motherfucker. You do not know struggle until you like walk into AutoZone and you don't know shit about what you're doing there. But I gotta act like I am. So I have to go up and like talk to people and be like, yeah man, I'm just looking for a part for the automobile that I got out there. Just a simple part. Don't know the name of it, but it's up here, you know? When in reality, I want to say, hi, there's a clunk going on under the hood. Can you please help me? Dude, I want to go buy mulch at Home Depot. How the f you buy mulch? I gotta walk in there acting like I know how to do it. I gotta be like, I'm just getting the mulch. Just buying some mulch for myself. When in reality, I want to say, the mulch is really heavy. How do I get it to my car? You gotta play the role. Where's my Oscar?
She's fit for a straitjacket. This broad's 3 ways towards the weekend.
Hey, real quick, before we go any further, I want to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to let this loop on the screen. Now, we saw this young lady in a video about a month ago, and yes, she identifies as a dog. Anyway, today's video is being brought to us by our first sponsor, is once again Brian Tresser. Brian, thank you so much, sir, for your service and for sponsoring today's video. I really appreciate the kind words, generosity, and support. Second sponsor of today's video is Patty Howen. Patty, thank you so much for your continued support. I really appreciate it. And last but certainly not least is the Etsy store, Red Clover Fields. Now, many of you know that is my wife's Etsy store, and she's got some fantastic stuff on her website, stuff I use every day. So if you're looking to get away from Big Pharma and looking for some natural remedies, definitely go peruse her store. I will put a link to that in the description box below. So once again, today's video sponsors are Brian Tresser, Patty Howen, and the Etsy store, Red Clover Fields. Now, if you'd like to sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below, and I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. All right, get this off the screen, please. This is annoying.
Oh, me? Fake? Wow, I had no idea. Guess that's why I'm an actor.
What in the hell was that all about?
Now, I'm sure at this point, most of you have either seen or heard about what's going on the campus of Ole Miss, where a frat boy was jumping around and making gorilla noises in front of a rather rotund black woman. People lost their collective minds. They called him racist, they doxed him, they kicked him out of his fraternity. Now compare that to what this young lady, who is a UCLA Divest Coalition leader, says to this journalist who she doesn't like. People won't even bat an eye. Roll it.
Oh, the Daily Bruin. These people have been, the Daily Bruin has covered SJP, in a bad way. And she has the audacity to be in front of me while I'm recording this shit. What the This is actually up. I hate white people. I swear to God, if they write about me, I'm calling it racist, because...
What the hell did you just say?
I hate white people.
That's just self-centered and racist. You need to shut the f*** up.
Hey, where are the white women at?
All right, guys, let's lighten the load a little bit and try to have a good laugh, because too much of this clown world insanity can start to get depressing. Now, I do have one clip at the end, just 1 minute, of Maxine Waters saying the craziest thing about people before that, I'm going to play this clip of this young fellow who pranks his grandmother by going to stores and hanging her picture up all over the stores and then bringing her to the store. And her reactions are priceless. Roll it.
What the f***?
What's wrong?
They got my pictures on display.
What the hell? Where did those come from?
I don't f***ing know. Look at this one. Look at that. Where in the hell did they get that picture at?
I don't know, you're on the beach somewhere.
Mother damn thing. I'm on the beach. I'm on the beach someplace else with these motherfuckers. This is bullshit. Look at that. Mother, I like to know where in the they got them. This is fucking completely hell. I ain't never had a picture made like that before.
You can't buy all those, Granny.
I ain't buying them. That's me. I'm taking them the home with me.
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up with this clip of Mad Maxine Waters, Congresswoman out of California, I think, saying that she wants the Justice Department and the president to keep an eye on people like, well, you and me. Anyway, things are clearly getting very crazy out there, guys, so please take care of yourselves and take care of each other. Till next time, I love you guys. Peace. Roll it.
This is a man who we'd better be careful about. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask the Justice Department and I'm going to ask the president to tell us what they're going to do to protect this country against violence if he loses. I want to know about all of those right-wing organizations that he's connected with who are training up in the hills somewhere and targeting, what communities they're going to attack.
What did you say?
I want to know about all of those right-wing organizations that he's connected with who are training up in the hills somewhere.
Shut the f*** up, okay? Shut the f*** up!
And you ain't black.